Hello, and welcome to my presentation on Pat's Boatyard, the #1 boatyard in Middle Texas and one of America's fastest growing boating companies. My name is Patrick George Meehan Jr., the president of Pat's Boatyard, and I'll be leading you through this presentation. First, I'll go over a general outline on the topics of Pat's Boatyard. First, I would like to give a brief history on Pat's Boatyard. Then, I'll talk about the company today, our services, and the products that we have to offer. Next, I will discuss Pat's business ventures, including our 2011 revenues and our future business goals. Then, I will discuss our new advertising campaign, including our new logo and our 2 brand new TV and internet commercials. Following this, I will give a quick review on our brand new company website and conclude with a brief summary. The history of Pat's Boatyard. Pat's Boatyard was founded in 1901 by Longfellow Pat, my great-great-great-grandfather. Longfellow was a long-time resident of Texas and a miner. He spent his entire life saving up money so that he could buy a boat, but when he finally had the money, there was nobody around to sell him a boat. Now, Longfellow firmly believed the boating industry was severely disproportionate in the United States. Families living on the coast had numerous opportunities to enjoy the luxury of a boat, while people from the middle of Texas had nothing more than tumbleweeds and sand. So, with a pitchfork and his trusty donkey Harold, Longfellow ventured out into the middle of Texas to help establish Texas's first ever boatyard, revolutionizing the boating industry. Over 100 years later, today, Pat's Boatyard has established itself as not only the leading and largest boatyard in the middle of Texas, but in the entire center of this country as well. Our company offers numerous services to its customers, including boat sales, both new and used, through us and through our competitors for boats such as sailboats, powerboats, speedboats, super crazy dolphin submarine boats, and yachts. We also offer boat and engine repairs for all types of boats and all types of engines. We have docking available on land and in water. We have winter storage options available, and much, much more. Pat's Boatyard is a leading company of professionals, educated and skilled in every area of the boating industry. All our staff are trained and educated by professionals from every boat engine and engine maker in the world. Basically meaning, if we need to have somebody to know how to work on a Yamaha engine, we are having our guy educated at the Yamaha engineering plant in Japan. So our guys know exactly what they need to do and how to do it. So we can firmly say there's no problem that Pat's Boatyard cannot fix. Now, some of you might be thinking, how can a boatyard in the middle of Texas possibly make any money? Allow me to show you through the spreadsheet. In 2011, Pat's Boatyard achieved great success. As can be seen here in red, we had a total profit of over $18.5 million. We can take a look at how we got to this number by the information made available in the spreadsheet. Most of the company's expenses came from buying materials and paying the salaries of our employees, and as you can see, over the course of 4 quarters or 1 year, the cost of inventory and supplies was generally the same. Now, employee salaries increased after the first quarter, but remained the same after that. In total, for the year, the total number of expenses that Pat's Boatyard had to pay was $20,500,000. Now, as far as revenues are concerned, Pat's Boatyard makes majority of its revenues through boat and part sales. Across the board, through the 4 quarters, you can see that there was a steady increase in the amount of money made through boat and part sales. The same increase was seen in boat services as well. In total, Pat's Boatyard over the course of a year made $40,250,000. Now, we were able to get to our total profit by taking the amount of the total revenue, $40 million, and subtracting it from the amount of our total expenses of $20,500,000, and then taking into account Texas state taxes of 6.25%, which rounded out to a number of about $1,225,000. Pat's was able to get a total net profit of $18,515,625 for the year of 2011. A very successful year for Pat's Boatyard. Now, some of the future business goals that Pat's is looking into. One, our primary one, is expansion. Now, Pat's Boatyard has been at the same location for the past 100 years. But in the next 10 years, Pat's wants to expand to at least 2 more locations. True to our beliefs, we would like to establish yards in other areas of the world with lack of boating availability. Our top choices would include somewhere in the middle of the Sahara Desert or somewhere in the middle of Denver, Colorado. Our second future business goal is corporate takeover. For the next 20 years, Pat's Boatyard will seek to dominate the boating industry in every major landlocked location in America and globally. Through our continued success, we plan to use our future revenues to hopefully do this. Now I would like to have the opportunity to talk about our 2012 advertising campaign. In 2011, actor Neil Patrick Harris was hired onto Pat's Boatyard staff as our head of marketing to boost our advertising campaign. Mr. Patrick and his committee were successful in creating a new logo for our company, a television advertisement, and an online advertisement for our company. Let's take a look.
Is your life boring?
Yeah.
Wish you had something to put some excitement in your life?
Yeah.
Do you own a boat?
No.
Well, why not? So come on down to Pat's Boatyard, where we have all kinds of boats for all kinds of prices.
I'm stopping by today.
So come on down to Pat's Boatyard, conveniently located somewhere in the middle of Texas.
As stated before, this commercial clearly highlights the different varieties of boats that Pat's has to offer. Now, let's take a look at our online animated commercial. As you can see, this commercial is interactive to the person who's watching it. The person can decide whether or not they want to continue seeing the commercial about Pat's Boatyard, or whether or not they want to skip it. The zombie seems very impressed. Now let's talk about a bit of our company logo. Mr. Neil Patrick Harris personally designed our company's logo. Mr. Harris goes by a simple philosophy that simple equals awesome. Therefore, a simple logo equals an awesome logo. So we stuck to simplicity, and our logo is thus. Pat's Boatyard, simply with a prop in the middle. Now I'd like to talk about our new website. Our company has also just recently released its brand new website to the public. The website is available to provide our customers with information about our services and how to get in contact with us. It also holds several relevant links to boating sites. Here is a brief outline of the website. Our company's logo is listed at the top, followed by a picture of a boatyard, and a brief explanation on what Pat's Boatyard is. Here at the bottom, there are 3 links to various boating websites, one on props, one on yachts, and one on discovering boating. At the bottom is a link that will take you to our contacts page. On our contacts page, we have both of our advertisements readily available to anybody to see. Also, it gives general company information, including President Patrick Meehan, Vice President Andrew Jesse, our address, phone number, email, and hours of operations. In conclusion, Pat's Boatyard is on its way to becoming one of the most powerful boating businesses, not only in the United States, but the world as well. Pat's is taking a unique opportunity in taking over a field that has been largely ignored, middle of nowhere boating, by everyone else, and this is just the start. Pat's will continue to use strategic methods of business to get on top of our competitors. Through continued use of tools like the website and our commercials, Pat's will continue to be awesome and successful. Thank you.